It's not right and left. It's not the right versus the left paradigm. We got to get over that. It's not Republican, it's not Democrat. These banksters, these eugenicists, these globalists, like David Rockefeller, who on page 402 of his memoirs said, you know, if subverting the American government and going for a one world government is what you claim I did, well, I stand guilty. I'll read you the quote on another show. But these globalist banksters, okay, these royal families of the past, and nothing's new, Queen Beatrice of the Netherlands, okay, Queen Elizabeth, who owns British Petroleum, what's going on here? Why do we fight wars in foreign places, okay, when they don't even attack us? Iraq didn't attack you. You weren't attacked by Iraq, okay? So anyway, let's go over what's been happening recently, okay? People are getting smart. Do you remember back when Bush was the president? And this came out in the papers, and they showed this picture. This is George Bush, what, sucking the lifeblood out of Lady Liberty. He's a vampire. Remember, that was okay to print. When I say okay, nobody made a stink, because it wasn't a cult of personality like Obama. But here we go. That was printed. That was shown to the American people. Okay, put in print. Well, they also did Bush as the Joker. You probably remember that, right? Bush is the Joker. Okay, this is after the Joker movie, right? And just in case you had a deck of cards, that's what a Joker looks like on the deck. And we all remember Jack Nicholson. He was a Joker. Yeah, Jack Nicholson, the Joker. Well, then we had Barack H. for Hussein, whose name when he went to college was Barry Sawada or whatever, but now it's Barack Hussein Obama. Now it's him as a Joker. Okay? And don't forget the guy who died playing the Joker. When I say playing, remember this guy? Famous actor. Why is he famous? Because he died after he did the most recent Batman Joker thing. Well, here's the one I have for you. It's black and white. It's for you, the viewers. And it's not it's not racist. It's not Obama hate thing. It's just know who's behind Obama. The people behind Obama, Zbigniew Brzezinski, okay, the Rockefellers, the Federals, the money people, what they used to call the money trust. Every 100 years, the American people get smart. Okay, the money trust, the robber barons. Who wanted fascism? Find out who Smedley Butler was, the most decorated United States Marine Commandant, who was approached by those bankers, in this case, including Prescott Bush, George Bush's grandfather, to overthrow the United States government. Tune in on 9/11. Tune into the real story. And what will you find out? You'll find out, yeah, the McCormick-Dickstein Committee. You'll find out who Smedley Butler was. You'll find out that Prescott Bush had his assets frozen in 1942 by the United States Congress for trading with the enemy. He was a director at Brown Brothers Harriman, Union Bank. They did the banking for Thiessen, the guy who ran those things over in Germany where they used Jewish prisoners and Polish prisoners, okay, and communist prisoners to work and make munitions. Find out who Thiessen was. But as far as Obama goes, here's a good likeness, huh? This is Obama as a Joker because the word is fascism. Mussolini was the one who came up with it. He said, melding of corporations and government. So now our government's what? Taking over companies, taking over banks. Did you read the bailout legislation? Why? Our senators and congressmen didn't read it. It's just like what? The carbon bill they passed? They didn't read that. 300 pages printed, you know, an hour before. They couldn't read it, okay? How about the Patriot Act? It was delivered to them warm, off the printing press, that they printed at 3 o'clock in the morning. This is fascism coming to you. And it's not for you, and it's bad for your grandchildren. And you, viewer, have to wake up and start saying no. No, I'm a sovereign individual. No, you can't put anything in my body because you say you don't have the right to inject crap into me. And I don't care what Massachusetts says, it's unconstitutional. Anybody tries to shoot me with something, chances are they're going to get shot. Be forewarned. They say to be forewarned is to be forearmed. What I'm trying to tell you is you, the viewer, you have to understand who's behind all the legislation, who's behind this. Once again, when the energy industry meets and sets energy policy, when Big Pharma and the healthcare industry meets and sets health policy, and then they sell it to you for your own good, it's for the children. It's for anti-terrorism thing. All the anti-terrorism stuff is against Americans. It's not against Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda was created by the CIA. Look it up. Find out. We were the ones, I was working for General Dynamics giving them Stinger missiles of when it was what? The Mujahideen, right? When they were going against the Russians in Afghanistan. What you need to learn or what you need to consider is there's a possibility you've been lied to. And we'll go back right to the very beginning when I I put the question to you. Could this be? Do your own due diligence. Follow the money. Thank you for watching. Oh, one more thing. Only because we're going to give you a perspective in history. Back in 1958, I believe the gentleman who started the John Birch Society, that's right, they got what? They got played down by the media, or, you know, you were led to believe, oh, those Birchers and this and that. By who? By William F. Buckley, like he was a conservative? But anyway, listen to what this guy said in 58. Tell me if he was wrong. You know? Just listen. Ask questions. Think. Get off the Prozac. Put down the drugs. Get away from the television. Start reading, thinking. And by the way, the president programming your children in school, that's like stuff Mao would do. I listened to a lady from Romania who called in and said, hey, they used to do that, you know, in where I came from. So, Americans, you people out there, people of the world, whatever, start asking questions. Don't settle for these eugenicists. These are the same people that funded Hitler. That's right. These same stinking Nazis. These are the people who funded Mao, who funded Stalin. They're now taking control of your republic. They're taking your republic away from you. Stand up, be sovereign, be men, be strong. God bless this republic. And death to the New World Order. Thanks for watching. This was The Real Story. By the way, follow the money. You'll find out the people behind all this stuff.